Hello and welcome to Frank's School. This is the 105th day. Now I am going to go on with class vocabulary, but the stuff that's on the board doesn't deal with that right now. I can't leave that subject alone at the moment, not completely alone about Monsanto, I guess, and the seeds and all that. So I wanted to add just a little bit, a few thoughts here. I'm not going to launch into a big teaching about it, but I said that kilocalories as currency would be CAC. Well, that's going to become CAC like that. And why I do that is because with my spelling system, kilocalories as currency, it would be K-A-K, CAC. And that's what I'll use, kilocalories as currency, whenever I'm going to refer to that. That's going to be my abbreviation. Now, if any of you have heard the term carbon footprint, and you understand carbon footprint, well, then that's a start in, that's a good start in understanding what I mean by kilocalories as currency. But it's not all of it by any means, and I just wanted to tell you that there are a few things that I've written that next year, not this year, I think next year, I'm going to actually teach about these. I wrote a very long essay, about 50 pages long, called the Decentralist Manifesto. It's at the beginning, it's the introduction to the Homestead, the working papers for the Homestead Engineer's Handbook. And this I think I made 40 copies of this, and I'll tell you more about it later on. But in that working, I don't know if you could see that or not. In those working papers, I pretty much lay out my feelings about centralization and decentralism, and that's why, taken separately, I call that the Decentralist Manifesto. I'll probably put that on my blog. I intend to put that on my blog eventually when I can get around to it. Another thing, Wedge's paradigm. Well, I'll actually teach. See where I have that. Notes on Wedge's paradigm. This I'll actually teach as a science course next year. As a science course, which is a rather bold thing to do because I'm not a scientist, but and it's not all that long either. But I think it will take me a while to explain Wedge's paradigm. Now, a paradigm is a way of looking at things, and really, what I would like to see is a paradigm shift. I'd like to see that within my lifetime, and different times when I say that some of the things I teach border on revolutionary, I've mostly stayed away from them. But such a paradigm shift as what I'm talking about would be revolutionary. And sadly, I don't think the shift has occurred yet in the minds of the Supreme Court justices, but that's what I was referring to. Well, if you didn't understand what I was just talking about, don't worry about it. In the next video, I will go back to class vocabulary, and that you should understand. The field trips. Well, the weather has not cooperated, but I think it's maybe for the best. I'm gonna do field trips, I think, for a whole week. That will be the single thing I concentrate on. But I'll do it later by about a week. So here out, I think it's going to be just class vocabulary for the next 4 days. And there's a second video today where I'll do more what you would have expected. So please come back.